Hi, I'm Steven,
And I'm Steve.
and this is Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today is our 12th day of our Christmas Advent, which means today is Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. So, are you ready to
I'm ready.
finally have this 12 days complete?
It's been a long journey.
It has.
Wow, that one is
A video
very
every
full.
single day.
Crazy.
Ruby, are
Yeah.
you ready for Christmas? Did you get what you wanted from Santa?
Puppy Santa.
Let you put the top back on that.
Ah, okay. Coming off the stag from yesterday, I feel like we maybe should have taken more of a break between these because my first initial smell, there's not much there. It's sweet.
A sweet caramel.
I was gonna say
Caramel
citrusy.
vanilla with a little bit of
a little
citrus.
bit of orange in there, like an orange cleaner, like a pine sol scented orange or something like that.
Yeah, definitely citrus. A orangey citrus, like just the, what do they call that? The expression of
Yeah,
the peel.
oh yeah, when you squeeze it and it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you had one of those chocolate oranges that you can crack and it's got like
Oh yes.
the pulp look on the
Oh,
orange slice?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm kind of imagining that in my head.
Are you getting chocolate as well?
A little bit. It's
Really?
not like a deep, rich chocolate. It's definitely more citrus than it is chocolate.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I get a little bit of that cocoa smell to it at the end.
Right at the end.
I like that. I tend to like a lot of the floral, citrusy kind of
Right?
things.
Something that would make a amazing old fashioned.
Exactly. Because old fashions are my favorite.
But yeah, I think, that orange citrus, vanilla, caramel, and then cocoa.
It's almost like
barrel.
a creamsicle.
Yeah, when you were mixing the vanilla and the orange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's real good.
Makes me want to go in for a drink before I
know.
score it.
Don't do it yet. I think I gotta score this high. For no other reason than I'm really thoroughly enjoying smelling it.
So I scored the Stag at 21.
Yeah.
And I think this, at very least, ties it, if not is better.
I was thinking the same exact thing for the Redwood Empire because I scored that at 21. Master's Keep was 20. It's definitely up there.
Yeah, what was my highest nose? Midwinter has the highest nosing.
Me
right
too,
now.
and that's a 25 for me. That's a perfect nose.
Yeah, that was a 23 for me.
Man, that's close.
I think this ties Midwinter for me.
So 23?
Yeah.
It doesn't quite reach what I put Midwinter's at, so I'm going to give this a 23 as well.
Right.
But it's really good. Super creamy, super citrusy.
Yeah,
Just
it's
pleasant to be around.
it's like like you had said, a creamsicle, and then after that it goes into like a intermission of caramel, and then into that orange chocolate.
Yeah. So
Candy.
you know what I'm picturing I don't think this specific thing is actually a thing, but you know how people fry ice cream? Imagine frying a creamsicle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
I'm ready to go in. Ooh.
Proof point is really nice.
The flavor to match.
Yeah. Like it's not watery and it's not overbearing in proof.
Not at all.
Like it hit that sweet spot of proof really nicely.
And it tastes exactly how I would imagine it would.
Right.
Off the smell. Which I like that a lot.
You get the citrus, the vanilla, a little bit of red berry.
A little bit. Kind of branches out into a couple different fruits in there. Because I'm even getting like almost like a dried blueberry or dried cranberry or something along those lines as well. Just like a fruit medley.
And the barrel is there. You get a little bit of the barrel spice.
Yeah.
But it's a pleasant amount. It's not overbearing, and it pairs kind of nicely with the fruits.
I think that's the key, because I think if any of the other flavors were dialed back a little bit, that barrel would come in too strong.
Right.
So I think the fruit and the cream really help with
balancing everything out.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Oh yeah. Not supposed to breathe it.
No. Ooh, that hurts.
So what are you thinking as far as score on taste goes?
It's another high one. It's gotta be. I'd feel weird giving this a 25, but I'm really considering it.
I mean, I'm thinking, for me personally, because it is so nice and comparable to the nose, I have to be close in the score with the nosing, so it's got to be in the 20s.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think I'm just going to tie it 23.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
As a sipper, I agree.
23. 23 and 23.
So 46. That's
46 so far.
pretty stinking close to a perfect score as far as the first two go.
46 already beats 2 whiskeys for me. Just in the nose and the flavor. So I know it's not going to be in my bottom 3.
It only beats 1 for me.
Okay.
But there's a couple right in the 50s, so as long as this doesn't get 10 points through availability and cost.
Speaking of 10 points, this is number 10.
Number 10, each Taylor small batch.
Oh, okay. Which I don't know if I have had.
Yes.
No, I've had it. Yeah.
When we did the E.H. Taylor trilogy that we have, we went through it. So, this is kind of a weird one to score.
Yeah.
Because MSRP is $40. If you go to the Buffalo Trace Distillery, they have it out as one of their like bottom shelf, get a tasting and then pick up a bottle.
Which, if we lived close to the Buffalo Trace Distillery, this would get almost a perfect score.
It would.
But we do not.
And some people, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube who come across E.H. Taylor sitting on shelves and pass it up. And I'm like, well, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for us, it is not that available.
Mm.
There's a store in our area that's got small batch almost all the time, and like if I really want one, I can go there and get one, and I know he'll have one. Last time I was in there, I think he had 3 cases.
For how much?
Right at the $100 mark.
Mm.
So definitely pushing that secondary.
Yeah.
A lot of people are starting to say that 100, between that 75 and 100 is the new MSRP. Like, people aren't seeing it at $40. It's just when you find it, it's at that 75 to 100, which it's obviously amazing.
It is.
But is it worth 75 to 100? I don't know. Like, if it was $40, like, and that's it, you could find on the shelves, perfect.
I think if MSRP, if I know I couldn't get it for $40, I'd have no issue paying $75 for this.
Really?
But yeah, I wouldn't do it all the time.
Right.
But if
like,
I
as a
was
special
craving
treat.
and I got whatever, and I would have no issue paying $75 for this. But because I know MSRP is so much lower, oh, that hurts.
Now, see, the problem is I don't know what the distillery, what price they're selling it at. Like,
Yeah.
if I had just been there and I was like, oh yeah, I picked it up for $40, so that is MSRP, I would be more comfortable being like, yes, this is MSRP,
Yeah.
but things are changing in the whiskey world, so
Yeah.
yeah, this is a tough one for me.
Yeah. I'm going off whatever you say on this one.
I think going based off of MSRP of the $40 to $50 range, I'm going to give it a 16.
For price?
Cost.
For
yeah,
cost.
price. Availability
I like that too.
is going to be I think an
It's a weird one.
11.
Yeah.
Because yes, I can go pick one up today, but for the new MSRP or secondary MSRP,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I'd much rather see it on the shelves at MSRP or even behind the counter where you have to ask for it and
Right.
have it be MSRP over staying on shelves at secondary MSRP.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
that's an 11 for me.
That's tough. That's got to be lower. It's got to be a 9 for me. I agree with the 16 for price, but yeah, availability is getting a 9.
Yeah, it's a weird thing for me because it's a yes, I can go out tomorrow and get one, but it's not in every store and it's not always available at every store.
Yeah.
Which I might have even artificially inflated it just because I know that one store always has it. And there's like 2 other stores I can find it from time to time.
This is the small batch you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so 100 proof, bottled and bond,
Love it.
Buffalo Trace. It's definitely a hard one to beat.
This gets a 71 for me, which puts it in 5th place.
Okay, well, I have a 3-way tie for 4th place at 73, which this scored at.
Really?
Yep.
I don't have any ties, I don't think. Let me just fact check that. Yeah, I have no ties.
Which is funny because it's not even like the 3 that are tied have similar outcomes of numbers. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like they all scored really high on taste or all scored really high on one particular thing. It's like one is really high on aroma, one is really high on taste, one is really high on availability,
Yeah.
which kind of throws this scoring on its head, I guess.
Right.
So, that's kind of a interesting thing where, despite them all having different scoring in different places, they all ended up meeting at the same number.
Yeah, that's really odd. I have so many discrepancies because like my top is an 89 and then it jumps all the way down to 80 and then it jumps to 76, 75 and then there's another big jump from like 71 to 61. It's like chunks here and then it's just,
right.
which is
Yeah, mine's fairly evenly spread out. I go 88 to 77 to 73 to 69 and then 66, 62, 57.
Yeah.
So they're equally kind of in that 60 to 80 range.
Yeah.
Which isn't too bad. But that wraps up Christmas for us.
It's crazy.
There will be a final portion to this where we will go through and talk about what bourbon or whiskey scored highest with the full ranking, which one scored highest just based on taste and aroma.
We'll go into a little more of the specifics of everything and how it's all laid out.
And I think that will help solidify our 12 days.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you're coming from that video, you got a little bit of a sneak peek into what happened in this video. If you're watching this one first, you can look forward to that one as a conclusion for you.
Yes.
So with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one.
Merry Christmas.